much. My name is Jessica. My partner here is Tony, and I do have a giraffe making his grand entrance at some point. And hello to everyone online as well. Ozzie, here he is. So Ozzie is our 7-year-old male reticulated giraffe. He did come to live with us when he was 8 months old, and he was already 8 feet tall, which is taller than me. But when giraffes are born, they do stand at about 6 feet tall. Ozzie is 7 years old now, and you can tell he has grown a lot since then. So let's go ahead and ask him himself. Ozzie, how tall are you? Good job. So you can see when he's not slouching, he's close to around 16.5 feet tall. We don't think he'll grow much taller than that, and that's because his dad was around the same height. All right. Ozzie is going to stick out his long prehensile tongue when he is ready to paint. And prehensile is just a fancy word for grasping. So he uses his tongue just like a hand. If he brings all his food in with his tongue into his mouth, it's also a dark purple color. The reason for that is because giraffes are eating food over 20 hours a day. That's a very long time. So that means his tongue is out in the sun. Eating with a sunburnt tongue doesn't sound very fun, so that purple color acts as a natural form of sunscreen. Woo. All right, so this rope here, that's a great example of why we have a rope. He does drop the paintbrush periodically, but we also don't want him to do any interior decorating. Good job, Oz. So Ozzie is choosing exactly where to put the paint on the scarf today. He can see in color. But seeing in color does help giraffes in the wild figure out what is ripe and ready to eat. They are very picky. They want the most yummy veggies. Good job. If he doesn't like the color too much, he tends to drop the paintbrush or paint everywhere except for where he's supposed to. So Tony here might leave with a manicure at the end of the day. You might also hear some clicking going on throughout the show. That is me. I do have a clicker on my right hand, and what that clicking does is just help me communicate with Ozzie. So each time he swipes the brush across that scarf, he's going to get a click. The more time he paints on that scarf, the more clicks he gets, and he does expect to be paid. Just like me, I don't work for free, and neither does Ozzie. So he does get paid in his type of money, which is going to be vegetables. So Ozzie here is a very strict herbivore. Such a strict herbivore. Good job. That if I go to feed some of our lions and I don't wash my hands well enough and then try and feed Ozzie, he will spit out absolutely everything I give him and tell me to go wash my hands again. I mentioned earlier that Ozzie is going to be up eating over 20 hours a day. Does anyone want to take a guess to how long he sleeps a day? Almost nothing, I heard it. Good job. So he will sleep anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour a day. But the funny thing is he won't do that all at once. He'll take 5 to 10 minute naps. He'll even do that standing up with his eyes wide open. The reason for that is because even though these are giant animals, they are considered prey species out in the wild. They do have to look out for lions and crocodiles, whether they're drinking water or laying down. And that brings a big question: how does Ozzie feel living with 31 lion neighbors? If you guys look at his long legs, they can kick in any direction and can kill a full-grown lion with one kick. So he knows that these guys are no match for him. Our largest lion on property, his name is Dude. He weighs a little over 600 pounds. But when Ozzie's done growing, he'll reach around 17 feet tall and over 3,000 pounds. Good job. He is 7 years old. Are you ready? His tongue is also super long. So a fun fact about their tongue is it does grow 1 inch for every foot that he grows. You got it? So if you guys do the math, he's around 16.5 feet tall, which means his tongue is around 16.5 inches long. Good job. So right now, Ozzie is working on one of his scarves. He does have his own clothing line, Jungle Wear by Ozzie, that you guys are more than welcome to check out in the gift shop on our left-hand side. But other than being an amazing giraffe and also an awesome artist, Ozzie does have a more important role here at Lion Habitat Ranch. And that is acting as an animal ambassador for the giraffes in the wild. So unfortunately, they're going through something called a silent extinction. And it does mean exactly how it sounds. Not a lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people talk about the polar bears, the rhinos, even the elephants. Not too much about the giraffes. Habitat loss does play a big part in that, but poaching does as well. So as you guys take your pictures and videos of Ozzie, not only tag him at Lion Habitat Ranch, or hashtag Ozzie the Painting Giraffe, but also help him spread the word that the only way to shoot a giraffe is with a camera. How do you guys think Ozzie did on his scarf today? Good job! They loved it. Ozzie, why don't you take a bow for everyone? And we do work on giraffe time. All the way down. Good job. Give him another round of applause. Thank you so much for coming out to see Ozzie paint. I know it's kind of hot today, so if you guys need any refreshments, feel free to head to our gift shop on the left-hand side. And thanks to everyone tuning in on Streaming Safari, I believe. We are open currently Thursday through Monday, so if you guys want to come out and visit, we greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys.